kind of makes sense given the pedigree of the team. But for Tundra, really need to win here. They're sort of, if they can manage like one or two more comfy spot where they're going to be
begins.
You lose a couple, you lose in just one, suddenly you're maybe looking at tiebreaker.
Yeah, the 7-man tiebreaker.
Yeah.
With all the other teams. I do think that Sheep made a nice point on the panel. There's a lot of things that Tundra could do in this game that can offset like game and in team fights, whether it's, you know, an Orchid coming out from 3-3. I have not seen this build a lot lately, but it can work, or perhaps a mid-game Blink Dagger from Skiter. You start with your ult, you get on top of the puck, the Disruptor, suddenly you can offset some of the fights, because I feel like if this doesn't happen, Gaiman have a pretty clear way of how they want to team fight.
Absolutely. They have very easy setups. It's sort of like finesse-oriented draft, it feels like almost, versus sort of just a powerhouse bull type style coming from gaming. And yeah, I remember back when I was learning this hero, the one that I was watching, always build it against Puck too.
Yeah.
Build that Orchid against Puck. Goes for that items, but at least at the early goings here, you can see the mid battle 9 face. Watch these mid matchups. Players that have a bunch of games with each other now playing.
Yeah, I mean, there's just like a lot of small things that happen in these lanes, especially if people were paying attention to the triple camera and Skiter bottom. Like, there's people who pull the wave away, and before they use their spell, you creep aggro so that the creep stays alive with like 1 HP. He did that there. Quinn is doing that all the time in mid lane. So there's just going to be a lot of high skill laning happening in this particular game.
Also the dodge coming down, so Tofu is able to pull the other one back behind the tower. They are kind of playing it straight up top. It's 33, only level 1 right now. A little bit rough for him, but has Soxa near it to help him out with the landing stage. Fell on there, the pressure on the Duraccio.
Yeah, so Lifestealer doesn't really like these lanes that push into him all that much, and with the, you know, with the Shell and Soxa being here, I feel like this lane is just more on Soxa really front-lining, pushing in the lane. I feel like he's going to be the one that carries the Darkseer out of lane, and in the bottom lane you have a similar scenario, right? The Undying is going to try to get Skiter through the lane, so I would say all the cores in this game should be pretty happy.
He's taking a lot of damage.
He's taking
down
a
here.
beating.
Tofu is just keeping it onto him and even getting some denies right in his face. Very frustrating to play against his mid, getting really low there. Puck and Pango almost on exact same PS. Snaking going for a courier snipe, but he rolled low on the damage.
He had legit had like 1 HP.
Oh, that's sad. And Soxa up top, they managed to get the kill onto Celery. That is a big level 2 timing.
Well, something you should not underestimate are these 2 heroes at level 2. Vacuum deals 100 damage, Snapfire has 2 spells. Yeah, they must have just been able to catch, you know, Celery out of position. And I mean, Lifestealer doesn't help you too much, right? And he's just gonna, what, sit there and hit them a bit? That's it.
No, it's definitely not the best right now, and went for the lead speed, slowed healing over time. But see that they're playing a little bit more reserved up there as bottom, that pressure on with the waves coming in double range.
I mean, you can see, like, in the spot lane already, Beastmaster isn't the strongest here early on. You have this Undying who's going to carry you, and Night Stalker, his weakest timing is like minute 0 to 5, and he's already winning the lane. It's a lot of purpose in the game too, so on it, Skiter is up for a great start, and his hero can really pop off in this game.
Get off to that start, definitely making those round, finding Puck, finding Disruptor, any of these heroes, that silence. If how this next couple of minutes goes, it's definitely a very different looking draft than we've used to seeing from Tundra. Heroes. A change.
Yeah, and I must say that I really like it. Also with the item build that 3-3 is going for now. Of course, with the kill they had earlier, he's going Ring of Health. Super good in this lane. It's like a very chip-heavy lane. Lifestealer wants to hit you like 500 times, lower your HP a bit. You play into the Treant Protector. Once you have Vanguard as well, Lifestealer doesn't really do much. He has like high attack speed, sure, but he deals very low damage. So 3-3 really up for a good start. Also with the Vanguard, could make it harder for Quinn to gank him. So yeah, Tundra doing a lot of things right so far.
And that was the old build, man.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Here, as Ace take damage. Top Duraccio for Soxa. Now, without are there any stacked up, so looks like it yet. Bit of a missed opportunity here, not having access to.
So he must be taking inner beast because he feels like his range 4, like that Tofu can really abuse and make fact of his bonus attack speed in the lane. So it's kind of a trade-off. At least that's the only idea that, you know, really makes sense. And just to a lot of pressure top, you see like vacuum into Scatter Blast. There's just so much damage.
Harassment there. A long cooldown on vacuum, obviously.
Yeah.
But still.
Sticks and a raindrop. Tombstone. It's nighttime.
There. Ace. Oh, at the 5-minute mark. They managed to bring him down. Very well played.
That was super nicely done by Tundra. I love that. Like, just going for this trade. Again, you're feeding Network into your +1 who, you know, most of the time Night Stalkers don't have this good of a start, but it turns nighttime. You have the sticks, you have the raindrop, you bait it, you get the Tombstone out, and you were low HP anyway, so just great trade from Tundra.
Beastmaster is definitely the hero that's been hurting the most out of this lane. Not having a great time as the bottle refill coming towards mid. Up top. And that pressure on Saksa. Ready to go, but they pop the rage. Back away immediately. Full Vanguard completed.
Not only is this going to be good for 3-3's lane, but this really frees up Saksa as well. Like if 3-3 can region up a bit, Saksa can move to mid. He could maybe even move to bottom. Hurt Ace's game even more as mid. A lot of pressure coming out. Already very low.
Let's steal away that rune.
We have a roll.
Oh, maybe a chance and enough for the kill. 9. Not a solo kill. It's a 2v1 kill.
Huh.
Ofu didn't have a way to save him.
That was a pretty Chad play. He just started rolling in his face. I feel like Gwyn didn't really see it coming. Gets bombed twice. 1 hit. See you later.
Have Fairy Fire magic stick. I guess the raindrops maybe backpack in the wrong. That on Quinn.
So he got dropped once, then perfect stun timing, and during the second stun, he canceled the roll, hit him once, and he killed him. So there was, I don't think he had much time unless he tried super hard, but I'm just gonna say perfect play from 9.
Look at this going in spite of the CS differential. Somewhat last hitting the network buys. Back comes in. Down sinking, but Skitter's still there.
You better be careful. You can tell.
Yeah.
They glimpse him nearly to their, like, so close to the tier 1, and they can't really commit. Skeeter just postures upwards and protect his Undying, and I mean, Skeeter, I've said it before, I've seen this build as well. He's doing up the Radiance right now. You guys saw Ramses do this in CIS. It looked great. Ooh. Nice try on the combo. That's a very hard one to execute.
Still keeping the pressure on the Braccio. Back away is
not a roll.
In towards mid. Quinn hits, dodges, has a coil. Play there. Are keeping pressure on, it looks. Gibbles farm up here to the side too. Getting everything. When you get off to a good start like this, gotta be.
Yeah, he's gotta be feeling amazing. And again, you know, being able to free up your support, Saksa can stack some camps, go for the runes at Quinn. Let's get a DD this time. That's Radiant's a very big time for him. Jump.
Finds him. Wait.
Any killers? Any?
No killers.
Nope, no kill enjoyers.
They're not careful.
Close. Run, Saksa!
Saksa, hoping to escape, gets vision, and we'll get him. Okay, Quinn with the DD wants to go in for this, get some good damage,
nice
dodges, jump, and now...
They still have coil.
Yeah, they're not going for 33. They want the easier kill because of that Vanguard. It's a little bit more difficult. Quinn finding the Pango, getting that finish, but 33 be able to surge and get out. Good rotation from Quinn.
This is why runes and patience, it matters so much. He gets the DD bottom, they keep chasing up top, and he's just very patient with the coil. Perfect usage of his spells. Hit. Now Pango could maybe back away, then Recoil gets the kill, and now Quinn Callahan, my man, up in the top word. Top word. Yep, English.
That's the one.
Yep, I love top word.
Tower is under attack.
Very worthwhile. King eyeing up this triple stack here of Ancient. Drop down, block it out. Still a lot of opportunity. He also built that stack for himself.
Yeah, he's getting touch at bottom as well.
Touch to him. Yep, it will. Goes down.
You expected
and back into
Dyer's bottom tower is under
Fine
attack.
Celery. So there's action all over the map right now.
And here, like, you can see why items as well can matter so much. If 3-3 doesn't buy a Vanguard here, I feel like Saksa would feel forced to stay in the top lane. But this way, he can help out mid, he feels free to go bottom, they get this kill on the Beastmaster. So, yeah, a lot more pressure on this map than you would maybe anticipate with some of these heroes. Well, another smoke.
With the kill and then steal the Ancient. Ace very quickly dealt
really
with.
hate him. Oh my god.
Precious
Pick
Radiant's middle
Night Stalker
tower
to make
is
him not by
under attack.
Overlord. He currently has a mech queued up. You kill him, he respawns, you insta-smoke again. I love it.
That's a good point. Yeah, that feels really bad. Braccio drop the wall here. Gonna try and go for a play. Iron Shell. Illusion. Froze a little bit.
Yeah, just some pressure. Make sure to get the farm going. He has the Pain Boots finished now. He's gonna keep his mana popped off, get all the farm going. Wants to buy a Crimson Guard. Okay. Against the Nags, Beastmaster, some right clicks from the puck. And now Gaiman, they want to return the favor. They're like, now they're like, okay, Ace, you're hurting. We're gonna help you out.
Just got level 6 with the making this down bottom. It looks like they're already prepared. 9 area. Quinn breaks smoke, finds Skiter right away, goes for the static storm down, but are they going to be able to get away? They double ball. Phase shift, dodge the damage, but grab the roar and enough to finish the glimpse to get him away. Ends up being a trade of the Night Stalker for that Disruptor. Sitting with the regen room.
Yeah, that was pretty chill for them as mid's sinking, just pumping out this tree. Nice, nice. You know, forcing him out of the lane. They're still looking for something bottom.
Oh no,
No, he's
Ace.
dead.
No way to get away from that one. Oh, the tree armor? The tree armor?
Dire's
Oh,
bottom
hit.
tower is under attack.
Nike boots on, nearly dodging all the last blobs. That's a nice job from Tundra once again, lingering around, getting the kills on Ace. I mean, he's died 3 times, you know.
Right.
What's a 4th death, really?
No. Braccio there. Yeah, with him. Another one. Your choice now. You
He's gonna stack a camp at the same time. Look at this goddamn nerd.
Radiant's
And you
middle
wonder
tower
why
is
this
under
guy is top
attack.
net worth in like every game. It's because he does shit like this.
stacking the camp, pulling the other creep wave through, able to get back in time, probably to pull the other one over. But while we're talking about efficiency, there's also potentially a battle brewing down bottom. Quinn has an invis.
Quinn's gonna have every active room.
Yeah, pretty
Just
much.
live.
Finds an opportunity. Fast blow up, but
I do like how Gaiman are moving on the map, like helping your beast out as they did before. Now they're posturing there again and just trying to like keep out Skiter from this lane because Night Stalker still farms very slowly as Saksa. They're just gonna, you know, fall victim to an active rune once more. Play by Gaiman.
pity that thought process, having it right there.
So it's Night Stalker is a very slow farming hero. Like you love to farm lane creeps because they give you a lot of gold, they're easy to kill, you farm jungle very slowly. Now you can see he's like, yeah, jungle feels kind of lame, I'm just gonna go sit mid. Because if he sits bottom, they're just gonna kill him. Night Stalker is a hero that's very weak if they attack you. You either want to free farm in a chill lane or collapse on the enemy. And he doesn't feel ready to go fight.
Is a little bit behind Braccio right now.
Yeah.
The farm that he's got. It's to the Radiance. Drops the wall again. Braccio back. He's gonna try and continue toward not the Orchid, but are rarely seen this item. Really good against a lot of these heroes. I mean, this Master's not going Overlord, but attack speed would be helpful.
Watching Quinn bottom right now. He has no orb, he has no spells.
Stun. All of them stunned to bounce back. Will it be enough? No. They shift and then the jump away, but no, he will burn. Tofu tries to dodge from 9. There.
Radiant's bottom tower
Starting to
is
really
under
come
attack.
online with this diffusal
Dire's
build.
bottom tower
There's a lot
is
of
under
punishment
attack.
coming out from in this game right now. You know, sometimes you have it, oh, we can't kill Puck, but you know, you can if you don't try, obviously not. But they see, okay, he orbs forward, you don't have a lot of time, they use their spells properly. Also, you're playing into a Treant, you get to kill the tier 1
Dire's
tower.
bottom tower
Honestly,
has
Tundra are
fallen.
doing a lot of map movements in a great way right now.
You know, more broadly,
Dire's
I
middle
think
tower
that it
is
is
under
so
attack.
freaking like this Master's been first phased over again, and now they come out with just a great answer, Night Stalker, and it's forcing this Master just to play a complete different game.
Especially with all the movements as well, right? Like not only the heroes, also the way they're playing on the map. But you know, Dyrachyo silently up all the way top network, gonna queue up his little radiance. And I don't really see how Tundra really push him out of this lane for now. Like a lot of the time, there is a way where you can push out the Lifestealer, but in this game, or right now, you don't have like some great stun lock. So I feel like Dyrachyo is gonna be chilling here on this little island, and we're gonna have to pay attention to him in a couple minutes.
Alright, so Night Stalker is towards mid. Is going to get the silence out there. The roll comes through, but Dyrachyo, he shows up ready to battle. And will they end up being able... Oh, 9, he got stuck. Slims back. And no escape for 9. Death.
Hunting bounties.
Gaiman returning the favor this time around. We just said earlier,
Radiant's
Night
bottom
Stalker
tower
hates when you
is
go on
under
him first. He's in the mid-river. They get him with the coil, follow-up spells. Great overgrowth coming out from Celery. Nice secret from Dyrachyo. And, well, they're not
Radiant's
kicking you
middle
out,
tower
but your
is
team is
under
giving you a
attack.
super easy way into mid, joining the fight and
Radiant's
taking the
middle
enemy
tower has
this
fallen.
tier 1 tower.
That is...
A gift from the Tempest of
Gladiator,
Battle.
definitely.
Not so
Solid
fast.
rotation. Get the score. Up about 1,000 gold right now, and he'll have that relic coming
Dire's top
for your
tower is under attack.
Night Stalker actually has his completed too. They're pretty close to each other in terms of getting there.
Missing the wall. Looks like Dyrachyo. He got cookied.
Oh my god, vacuum? Is it enough? Yes, it is!
He got hit once and couldn't
Dire's
infest.
structures
He
are
did not
fortified.
have the mana. He was
Dire's
5
top
mana
tower
short when he
is
died
under
on the
attack.
Lifestealer for Infest.
I mean, I love actually that he was going back up top to like be annoying, stop the push a little bit. I mean,
Yeah.
you would expect him to use Rage or Infest, but you know, didn't pay attention for a moment. They punish him and get the kill.
Dire's top
And now
tower
with
is
this
under
Pivot
attack.
Guard, looking at like damage, I mean, I guess that there's still going to be that Radiance coming out. He's got like an active.
Radiant's bottom
He's
tower
gonna
is under
on
attack.
in and grab this Creep Wave. Might be not long for this. Numbers like
I mean, there's definitely going to
Dire's
be a
top
time in
tower
this
is
game
under
where
attack.
Gaiman, perhaps in the next like
Radiant's
5 to
bottom
10 minutes,
tower
could
is
run
under
into
attack.
a lack of damage. Against this
Dire's
Crimson Guard,
top tower
especially,
has
3-3 also upgrades his hood into a pipe, like against his Radiance. So then Gaiman are going to have to think about a way where they scale furthermore and then take fights more around the 30-minute mark when Puck has like
Radiant's
another
bottom
1 item,
tower
another
is
2
under
items.
attack.
Oh, Celery.
9. Get out of there. Bounce.
Rolly roll.
The roll. Oh. Stand still.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, unlucky.
As- Well, in the... You know, you were mentioning that pipe and all that stuff. I had forgotten that Ace is also going with this type of a build. Has the Guardian Greaves done all the work already? So they also have some of these like weird fighty items too.
I would... Yeah, I'm just... Oh, never mind. DD up top with Coil.
Good job. Win. Comes in Static Storm after the coil. Yeah, that one hurts. But the wall and now the drop down. Careful with this one, Quinn. Does he have any more spells left? Needs to go for the jaunt away. And still they find him. The cookie, it's not quite going to connect. But the back is going to be there.
No mana? No.
Tundra, they show up a little bit late with all their healers.
That's Rage.
Rachio doesn't want to run through that wall, though.
Dire's middle
To back
tower
away.
is under
Rage is
attack.
done.
Doing good damage. In some trouble. And Dyrachyo just dies. They are
Snaking
doing
once
more.
more.
Tofu, there's a 4-staff getaway. Continue chase down, and now Skiter shows up too. He's got the radiance, he's got the vision. They're gonna find this Treant, and they did not know what hit him. You were damn right about that. They are running into some problems.
Of casual 2700 HP snaking at minute 18 with a Crimson Guard, you know, on him. Yeah, this guy. There's more coming out. Hello, Ace. Nice by Ace.
Nowhere to go here. You're not getting away from this one. Way too much aggression coming out from Tundra, and they've completely shifted their everything.
Snaking is gonna give himself up, maybe, eventually,
Dire's
one day.
middle tower is under attack.
Quinn, if you died of snaking right there, okay.
He would have dropped a couple items if he did, so all good. He got off a very sneaky ward in the Dire base. I don't know how good that one is gonna be for now, but, you know, snaking did get it out at least.
They're buying all of the team. Okay, you've got now mech done on Snapfire.
Dire's top tower
Said
is
that
under
pipe
attack.
coming out soon. Darkseer, and Drums on a dime.
Radiant's
They
bottom
just have
tower is under
so
attack.
much get up and go battle.
Radiant's bottom tower has
There
fallen.
is no way that
Dire's
Gaimin can
top
fight
tower
into
is
Tundra
under attack.
unless they catch him like off guard when they're not together. Pipe,
Okay.
Crimson, Mech, like... Also, like if you look at Puck and Life Stealer's damage, it's very slow throughout the fight. So these auras are way too strong against them. Oh, boy.
Catching somebody out of position does have that mech available, but will not pop it. Giving up one life there, and that's what you need.
Yeah.
Gaming Gladiator.
I do like how they're currently moving with the heroes on the map. You want to keep them... I would say you need to keep the map open
Dire's
and
middle
look to split up
tower is
Tundra.
under
These
attack.
5-man items right now from minute 15 to 25 are going to be way too strong. Have Quinn on one side lane, maybe get some kills. Have Tarachi on the other. 9.
That Tumbler's toy down to the low ground on the other side of the cliff. Dandy, 9 roll play. It's out of trouble. You know, I take a moment to appreciate getting a lot of flack for their gameplay at various points in time. They got 26 kills in 20 minutes. Been a barn burner so far. Love what we've been.
Where the Tundra haters at? Can't say anything now, at least. Very true. Dang. Okay, Skeeter. They have Night Stalker ult again, and with what we've been saying with how strong their team fighting is right now, usually what you want to do in this situation is force the enemy into a fight. You can hit Roche because then either you get it for free, or they come to you, or you smoke up and go fight them. Because I stand by it. With the auras, they're so strong. Amen.
Into this one now. Don't have that much vision, but we'll find Snake King right at the start. Science is there and look at this fight, say maybe this is not one we want to take, and everybody evacuates. Run away! Get out of here! And Celery, he might not be so lucky. That tries to keep him alive. Has it overgrowth to open to escape. But a really good placement on the wall, and the vacuum back. The Static Storm will not save. At least for the moment, the Disruptor. Ace is still getting chased, and with Skinner running him down, Night Stalker has got to evacuate the freaking siege creep. Just run away. We did not want to go up that hill. Please don't take the fight against the chase down's going to be there. They get back connection, and now enough to bring down Skinner. That's a good fight for them, at least for the moment. Trying to arm with Togo to get out of Rockio, able to escape from that one. They're all grouped together right here, and Quinn trying to pull them apart. But 9 also looking for that chase down. The cookie's there. Doesn't have anything else left in the tank to get him away.
Hopefully it's a left back.
Or is it just plain?
Oh, they gotta be careful. Duraccio.
This fight is never ending.
I mean, they have so much survivability on Tundra. It's really hard to bring them down. They still have fight, for goodness sake.
Cookie in 1.
Pop it now. Duraccio on to 33. They turn out on to Ace. He doesn't have Breeze ready in the vacuum is there. A second salvo for 33. As he surges forward 9. They were able to extend this fight long enough as 9 dodges away from that glimpse. You can't cookie through that wall. Tofu might be able to get out of there finally. But a disastrous fight for Gaming Gladiators.
Huh. I'm a bit surprised that they opted to smoke into Tundra. Perhaps there was something happening on the map that I didn't see where they were like, okay, Tundra aren't together, we can do this. But I do think now after this fight is over, their comms should be somewhere along the lines, okay, it's hard for us to fight. We might have to split the map, get 1 or 2 BKBs on our Life Stealer and Puck, and just let Tundra have whatever they're going to claim on the map. And hope that in the meantime, you get the farm going, push other lanes.
They're trying to get into some items of their escape now from the Night Stalker.
Dire are scanning.
Still taking some damage. Oh.
It's going to slowly die.
Okay, I thought the creep was going to be enough to keep him alive, but Quinn playing around with him. And up top, there's a vacuum wall. 1 to 2, and Skinner off his ulti, get out of trouble. Celery gets burned to death. Duraccio shows up. It's in time. Still on the Skinner. What should have been a solid moment.
Well, usually you'd be happy if you force a Night Stalker ult, but in the meantime you lost 2 of your bros in a tier 2 tower, so Eater gonna be, you know, absolutely okay with that, just gonna eat his way through the jungle, get some more HP. Now they're probably just gonna wait for Night Stalker ult, and in the meantime, the rest of Tundra, they can just play together.
That beast down feels bad because he was supposed to be getting that pipe soon, but not able to do it right away. You can see Net.io odds changing by the minute. Like it is getting further and further out of their control now. Lads, for the Ducks here, back for the rate pack. Honestly, all of the items.
Yeah, I just love the itemization. You have Catch from your team, or at least with 9, he can always go in. You have the Night Stalker who goes in too. building all these auras to keep them more survivable, help them go in, help you take Roche. I mean, I would love to be Pango and Night Stalker with this Darkseer in my team.
Radiant's bottom tower is
not
under
happy.
attack.
I mean, this has been the saddest Beastmaster game I've seen in a long time. It feels bad for Ace.
Yeah, first of all, you're having a hard time and you're forced to buy items you probably don't really want to have. So yeah, he's not in for a good time.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Tundra,
under attack.
after a series of solid moves around the map, are going to head on in and take down Roshan. And, I mean, I guess the thing that I wonder about is you've sort of invested every little bit of this draft for Tundra, like this timing. This timing is all the great auras. They've got Age. Is there any way that if they don't hit this timing good, that things fall apart later on down the road? Or does this lineup continue to scale well?
They scale pretty well. Of course, some of these items will lose some of the value, but if
Radiant's
the way Puck and
bottom
Lysida play
tower is
fights
under
are
attack.
pretty long. Like, they're not
Radiant
sure. Maybe they go in with an
structures are
Infest Bomb and hope to kill one hero, but I feel like that's not going to happen, so these fights will drag out. Tundra have very tanky heroes. They can
Radiant
kite you,
are
but I
scanning.
do like that Disruptor is eventually... He's going to get to a Nullifier. He
Okay.
might do the split and get it, and he has his BKB. They're going to need Quinn's BKB, but I feel like at this point, Gamers are going to have to go for outplay. Either with the Blink.
Ooh, Glimpse. 5. Glint.
Get it over.
He's in trouble. He is in a lot of trouble. Back drops the coil, misses on the wall, but hits it the second time. Now Skiter in trouble.
Insta-blink.
Excuse me, Quinn in trouble. Skiter, and yeah, they get the kill.
Really nice altering of the item build here from Skiter. He had the BKB queued up, but in Aegis is kind of like it's a free BKB for the time being. You don't need to buy this offensive item. So he queues up the Blink, and that's the only reason why they got this kill. Because they know all Gaming want to do is play the map, you buy Blink, make it harder. Beautiful.
Very impressive stuff. Old Lead
Oh,
now is
got
to
him.
find him.
Dire's middle tower is under
He'll
attack.
get ran down here eventually, as he does not have a TP. Tap himself out of this. Although he is going to take him on a nice little walk, to be honest.
That's true.
Because there's going to be some glimpses, there's going to be some kinetic fields. We'll think about him dying as we watch the rest of this act actually happening. As it's going to take a while. Oh, he dodges. Okay, he's taking a long walk home.
3-3 is getting PTSD from Disruptor.
Pops his BKB. We'll have Rage after.
Well, that's a W for sure for Tundra. Forcing a BKB like that, that's the first one.
A gift from
So
the
yeah, very happy about that. Forcing him out of there as Tofu does get away from Darkseer down bottom.
Regardless, still a pretty sizable lead. Trying to finish off this pipe desperately. Ace have some way to sort of line up, but it's not happening. He's
Well, I mean, Quinn is doing the right thing.
Dire's
You
middle
cannot fight the
tower is
5-man ball
under
from Tundra. So trying to
Dire's
build them up,
structures are
go to the side lanes, push in the lanes, get as much gold as you can is definitely the best thing you can do right now. Because playing the map
Dire's
against
middle
Night Stalker
tower is under
is
attack.
not easy. At any point, if they smoke and find him, I mean, Quinn does have the BKB now, so I wonder, do they feel like that the double BKB is
Radiant's
enough?
bottom
I'm
tower
not
is
sure.
under
yeah.
attack.
I mean, no, it feels like it's
Dire's
enough
middle
to
tower
extend
is
the
under
game.
attack.
Yeah, and at that point, Rage TP out. Still are not pushing the towers particularly hard, and this is a Treant game, so I think that this one might be last in the distance. Also, you know, of course, it's Tundra game.
Don't worry,
How they act.
Rascal.
Celery? Get it out of here!
So the juke
Oh
boots.
my god, he just kept walking in a straight line.
Okay, they have no roll. Gaming are in a good position on mid. Look, fast play.
Jumps in, tries to find him. Can they get him? Yes, they can. It's going to be a stun now, but the back roll out of both of them. Duraccio has to run away. Now wanting to go back in. They get the roar down. Static Storm too, but nobody feels comfortable going on this Darkseer. It is, again, all abilities used to disengage as Tofu gets burned to death by the illusion of Duraccio from 33. And Quinn, KB backs away, and Celery not going to be so lucky. Quinn has to get out of here. That's another orb. The phase shift. What? Still manages to hit onto him. And Quinn chased down. They find him for the kill. Back behind the tier 4 towers, Tundra are absolutely rolling this game.
What? Just you know, killing an enemy mid laner at 28 minutes in his tier 4 tower. Yeah, you're doing pretty damn well in the game. I liked what Gaming were going for there. They had no Pango, he was far away. They tried to go for this quick play. And you can just see these auras. Tundra get to reinforce, and suddenly they're pushing a high ground now.
I think the panel said it fast earlier when they said that Tundra, you don't know what you're going to get. Some games that look like the best team, in other games that all over the place. I think this is when they're at their best, when they're
Dire's middle barracks
making
are
it
under
look.
attack.
I mean, you're getting complete domination Tundra in this game. This map play with, you know, their Night Stalker pushing out waves. You have 9 on the Pango as well going around. And yeah, looks like this is just going to be 1 Rax. They have Aegis for a little bit more, 15 seconds.
Going for it. Well, maybe they can with the glimpse back. Okay, still has the Aegis.
8 seconds.
7 seconds, building it down.
Don't kill him.
Trying to
Don't
push him
kill
off.
him.
They're leaving him alone. Skiter wants to die. Can they hurt the hero? No, he goes down. Right as it expired. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it was right as it expired, and now the glimpse pulls it back. They're also going to stun from the head snap. Darkseer nowhere to go with the back. On to 3. Is it going to be enough though? I don't think so. They don't have the damage to deal with this. They get the infest heal onto Ace.
Видимо, сейчас так
And
готовят.
suddenly, there are some questions to be answered by that one.
A little throwy throw. I like that game, and you know, they play it slow. They understand, okay, wait out the timer. And something crucial that Skiter perhaps didn't anticipate. I think 3-3 should not have popped the Crimson Guard.
Oh,
It kept him alive for like this one, I don't know how much time it was, but like this half second or maybe 0.1. And suddenly, bam, you die without... I mean, he would have respawned in the tier 4s, but still.
Dude, I'm dropping my... like, lower my HP levels. No, KB, it's fine. Look at this timing on this here. We take a look at the replay. It was so freaking close.
Stupid live screen, go away.
Oh, man. And down to the nothing. Oh, there it is. And
Yeah, it was literally in the same frame. Oh, no.
oh, God, that hurts.
My gaming are back. Suddenly from, what was it, like 11, 12k down to 6. And Darkseer is still dead. So now, not only did you get a lot of gold, a lot of levels, you get to
Radiant
reclaim the
structures
entire map.
are
Look at the
fortified.
net worth now as we're going back live.
Radiant's bottom
Ratio is
tower is under
19,000.
attack.
That's 3k ahead of anyone else.
Master,
Radiant's bottom
very
tower
importantly,
has
is
fallen.
getting to some of those bigger items,
Yep.
right? It's like, you know, obviously net worth is behind, but he's hit a couple of these timings with lads helping out his team.
Yeah, we're actually getting there. Dirachi has the nullifier, completed up an AC, queuing up the Daedalus next.
Doxa a little bit ahead of everybody else, but they're backing away on the side of
Kill Quinn's courier, easy clap, good smoke guys.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Has a DD though. Quinn not too unhappy.
So you said earlier that Tundra is still a lineup that scales. You said when I was talking about like what happens if you sort of miss that timing or something like what we just saw happens. How worried are you?
They're still doing good. But if
Okay.
this happens once more, you're definitely getting into a little bit of a rut roll, you know, situation where Quinn is scaling, Dirachi is... If he wins one more fight, I feel like this life shooter could be uncontrollable.
Careful if he walks up that hill right away, finds him. That is a dead Undyne, and the coil now connects. Doxa also in trouble. 2 supports going down low, but not all the way dead yet at the start of this fight. And now they've got him under control here. They need to keep him alive for long enough to get that grease and the pipe bomb, and he's hiding away. There's the detection, didn't have it. Gets out, Ace survives. All for us.
Dire's middle
Staying
barracks
alive,
has
so
fallen.
important.
Okay, I mean, Gaiman in the last 2 fights, they're outplaying others. Dirachi staying around.
The rage off. That was BKB still down, I think.
Ooh, that was very close. Yeah, his BKB was on cooldown there. He could have gotten silence into a backpack, but, you know, barely gets it off. Tofu playing the
Dire's
fire a
bottom
little bit.
tower is under attack.
How close they can get. Now, Roche is capable of respawning right now, but it's still 1 minute and 30 before it's going to. Right now, no team has vision on that side of the map.
Precious bounty.
Probably going to be seeing some movements over there in the near term. Of course, see Ace has that Hawk ready. Can
Yeah.
send it on into the pit if things get dicey too.
vision and whoever initiates the next fights is super crucial. If Gaming can continue to do this where
Dire's
they
bottom
infest bomb
tower
Quinn,
is under
they go in
attack.
with the
Radiant
nullifier and
are
instantly kill
scanning.
someone, that is so crucial for them. But for Tundra, you have Night Stalker. It is very simple for you to start the fight if you're in the right position and you smoke up together. But for now, I feel like Gaming they're one step ahead in these last fights. Currently smoked up.
And of course, the other big thing about that is that Hawk vision. Less at night. If they pop Night Stalker ulti, suddenly round vision you thought you had, you might not have it anymore. High ground to find 33. Right at the start, the nullifier can't surge away. In trouble, Cookie to stay alive. Pops off a couple of items, getting lower and lower. The Crimson, everything used, and now looking for back, but no, they kill him off. Does have buyback if they want to use it. The overgrowth is there, and Dota2, the silence is out from both teams actually. Needs to turn and fight on the Skinner. They're not taking that much damage, but 33 is back into the fight. He's alive again. They've got all their auras back up. Will it matter? Ace trying to walk away. The vacuum back on the two, keeping them low. Quinn also in trouble and going to die. As we already did, but they don't have buyback. Ratio, 4-step, doesn't have a way out. And now into the pit they will go, all dead from Gaming.
Man, that was so close. If Tundra don't have these buybacks, they would lose this fight. But they know that they need to be in the area. Skiter didn't have his ult for like 1 second, so they all just make time, 3-3 tanks forever. Gaming maybe overplayed, but now Tundra buybacks into second rows. 10k lead.
3 heroes without those buybacks too on Radiant. As you can see this replay here, how close it really was. I mean, getting all these auras off here and taking that long to take down 33, it was a long time to wait, but they knew they had buybacks.
Are fortified.
It's just really nice. The way that they dragged out this fight, he's gonna buy back now, then they just really stay alive. And I mean, they're already hitting your racks. Gaming probably overstayed here a little bit.
Yeah, that's a big punish. As you see in the bottom right-hand corner there, the racks starting to fall. And, I mean, they have a couple of buybacks still there on Gaming, but you feel like you need everybody to take these fights. So it is going to be an entire lane of racks given up as Tundra take a dominant control of this game here.
I mean, this 3-3 Darks here is so tanky. Even though you started on him with the nullifier, there's a blast rig, they gave him the Aegis. Honestly, yeah, I kind of like it. You can just initiate with your Night Stalker. Didn't use buyback, right? Yeah, it was just Darks here. They want him to have it. He used his buyback. They feel like 9. You're chilling. You have roll. You have your own BKB. You know, do your thing. On the chat, I take Aegis.
Everybody all slow around him, but together now.
See him on the Hawk.
That's go on. They're gonna right at the start. Less take the target. Why not? Bringing him low. Gonna get the kill with a 4-hero plot again. With that back wall, there's a ton of follow-up. And Dyrachyo taking down Soxus. The 2 fights going on simultaneously. Celery is going to get caught, and now with Skitter being under control, but they don't have a way to keep him there. Will manage to barely escape that BKB. See, they're not out of the woods yet on Tundra. Even with this 14k gold lead, not easy.
Very, very clutch Hawk there from Ace. Quinn instantly initiates right after, and you can tell whoever really gets to go on the other team in like a nice manner. I mean, 9 won't have buyback for a lot more fights to come, so he's going to have to be more careful.
Or who it is that you want to like go on
Radiant are
post and away
scanning.
from Tundra. It like you said, it just feels like they're lacking that damage in a lot of ways.
I feel like for them, the easiest thing to do is to go around and try to kill the supports, I think.
Okay.
Like trying to kill this Treant so he doesn't lock you down during your BKBs, because that's really annoying for Night Stalker.
Oh, I meant to try and fight Tundra.
You have to kill Pango.
Okay.
Honestly, if Ace could buy a Blink Dagger for all I care, and he just Blink roars that guy every time.
All right. Racks down right now. Still 2 minutes left on this Aegis.
Both teams have gems, at least, so they're both going to continue to kill each other's vision. Neither team currently has a ward out. Tundra just placed their first one in their own jungle. You can just see that gem really coming into play. And looks like Skiter, he had a Moonshard queued up, but he changes it to an AC. I kind of like that. You don't always have to rely on Q3 getting a wall on Dyrachyo to steal it, just helping your team a bit more. I like it.
And we're getting closer to that Hex also. That off still incredibly harmed.
Yeah.
Again, all of the cores are relatively close to each other. It's just that Beastmaster is a little behind. And on the other side, the supports of Tundra are packed. Ag's done on Saksa. Those Greed, Snake of course, boots it. And a Glimmer. So they're not easy to kill on these heroes.
Minar's walking up.
Alright, what can they find? Vision first, but again, it's
no Hawk yet.
Easy. They have great vision around here. Stalker Courier, they know it's over there. AC is delivered.
They want to go all the way around.
Yeah, and this is going to be better for them too because there won't be any vision on this side to stop them. Looking for 9 right at the start, they catch him. Able to get him with that nullifier. The stun is there, but the Swift not going to help. The overgrowth connects onto all of them. He's back in the way and he gets hit. Oh, Saksa with the save, but Quinn trying to bring him down. They don't have enough. Oh, what a save from Saksa. Dude, I feel like in all of that mess, you had to click on a hero portrait or something, but Beastmaster now in trouble, gonna get ran down. What a save from this support. Skitter still going toe-to-toe with Dyrachyo. I mean, he hits pretty hard on this Lifestealer, and well, he can't fly above the kinetic field. And with that BKB.
Have Hex. Might be careful.
Continuing, chasing. Oil there. Thinking about the Hex, thinking about the turn. They throw it now onto Dyrachyo. The Iron Shell, the punch, but gonna go for the Rage. And then the chase down Saksa. He doesn't have anywhere else to go either. 33, Aegis goes down, and he's gonna die too. And now Saksa in trouble. The extended fight did not go their way. What is this game?
I'm still speechless from Saksa somehow saving 9. How in God's name did he survive that initial engage?
Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know, man. They're just different.
Okay. I'm just starting to look at some items to think about something else. Dyrachyo going for Daedalus, wants to, you know, pump out more damage. Don't blame him. Seems pretty good. Skiter looking to work on Abyssal Blade. And now you have some downtime at least, right? Gaimin, 2 big heroes killed, 70 seconds for 3-3 to respawn. Gaimin can look to like reclaim the map a little bit, maybe claw your way back in your own jungle and get ready for this next Rosh in the game.
So this next Rosh, I'm seeing a lot of vision on the bottom side of the map. Do you think that that's the type of thing where they want to keep up? I mean, I guess it's the only one that they still need to put down for Tundra. Feels like it's gone so haywire over the last couple.
Yeah, your next couple wars are definitely going to be around the Rosh pit and maybe keeping that, you know, for the time where you're going to smoke up later to take it over. I do like what Gaimin are doing right now, where they're infested in Quinn and the enemy triangle, you know, poking for another kill, trying to take away all the aggressive vision with the gem right now. So their map play is really on point, and they're bringing the game back right now.
They can get it to. At various points in this game, and still right now we're at 89%. It was at 97% early. But still feels like it could go either way depending on how these fights go.
If they continue to find these same jumps on Hawk Vision by playing as patient as they have been, they can definitely still win this game. I think for 9, if this last fight's what's happening, maybe even split your arcane boots. Oh, you have nullifier.
Yeah.
You can't. He has to just play more safe. Like he needs to play around Hawk and just be like, okay, I need to be so far away. I have a blink anyway to join the fight, because the win condition for Gaimin is to kill him first every time.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
But there also is a danger now, because as we get to this 40-minute mark, these items that start coming out, Disruptor 900 gold away from Aghanim Scepter.
It's a big one.
And if they get to that, it won't matter. The Hawk Vision, it's going to provide all they need.
Yeah, honestly, there's a lot of things coming together for Gaimin. Quinn also continuing to scale. Dyrachyo finish up his Daedalus, has a Penta-Edged Sword as well. And most important thing, this next Rosh. And from 15 seconds onwards, it can start spawning. You're going to see people starting to save their buybacks. There's going to be long fights, because this next one is the most important one of this game yet.
Bottom are still pressuring out that lane. Get as much leeway as they can. They're not pulled back to the bottom side of the map. Gladiators kills off that creep wave. They are going to need to top eventually. Up comes out, and the ward. They didn't scout it, Quinn.
Smoke as well.
That could have been really bad, and it still might be if they're not careful. Get back and find him. Oh, they found him right away. Win pops the BKB though, looking for the turn 9. Already gets the roll off. He looks like he can get through this fight okay. Ace is gone, no buyback. Skiter fighting Dyrachyo, and everybody needing to just run. The badges are there, the stuns are there. Dyrachyo is gonna die. And they buy back immediately on this Disruptor as Quinn tries to escape from this one. E2 will be in more trouble. The silence, the punches, the kill. And Tundra look like they've done it.
Look how broken wars are. 0 gold cost just won you the entire fight. They did not expect this war to be up, I think. They pick it now, but it's just too late.
Cards win games. Buy them, everybody. They don't even cost anything, like you're saying.
Yeah, they got them free, my friends. Buy them.
Dyrachyo wanting to hold this one on his own. They got 29 seconds away. Win and a 600 gold away from having buyback. But it's all in for the tier 4 towers and no response. Tundra are going to take game number 1 in this upset. Unbelievable. As Dyrachyo, no real answers. They're going to hex them there. And yeah, Jenkins going down. Static Storm is not nearly enough. PG.
I love how Tundra showed up in this series, at least so far. First game, they whip out the Night Stalker from skiter. Haven't really seen it too much before.